Well, I'm a musician, and I trained as an illustrator initially, and then started writing. After spending 25 years as an uncle and a godfather and a father to 10 children, and after telling so many bedtime stories, I felt that it was the time to put them down in writing. I suppose children should always have bedtime stories, and they should expect bedtime stories, and this is an aid to help parents tell those stories, putting their children to bed. Dangerous Potatoes in a nutshell is about 4 children, 3 of which are good friends, and one who is the naughtiest boy in the whole wide world, and that's Timmy Trolleybus. And they're headed up by a strange little girl called Monkey Man, who's neither a man nor a monkey, that's just her name. She's a clever girl and a good girl. And then there's Wicker Wacker. He is a more athletic kind of character, and he has these training shoes that have a secret button that make him go very fast when he pushes it, and they go wicker wacker when he walks in these training shoes.
Yeah.
And Squinkle is kind of the down at heel boy in the trio. He is also a method by which I use to explain what's happening. He's always asking questions. What's going on? Why is he doing that? What are you doing with that? Because he's kind of the slower intellectually of the 4 children altogether, but he's a very loyal friend. He's a very good foil for me to use. And the 4 children together discover what happens if you go into Bluebell Woods after dark, because Bluebell Woods is a beautiful place during the daytime, but at night time, if you go there, you'll get bitten on the bottom by dangerous potatoes. There's a veiled eco message in it, which I'm very passionate about. I believe that nature is best left alone and that mankind messes it up, and dangerous potatoes are perfectly safe providing human beings don't go anywhere near them. But time and time again, just because we know it's there, we have to poke it with a stick, and that's what happens in these books. When I'm on tour with various bands like Stephen Wilson or Steve Hackett, I sell my comics in the foyer with the merchandise, and I'll go and sign them for people. So that's an onward going thing. And I've done some illustrations. I did an illustration for Jethro Tull on Thick as a Brick reissue, and bits and pieces here and there I get offered work to do. But it's a sideline, and it's a sort of, I suppose it's like the salmon returning to its spawning grounds, because that's where I started as an illustrator when I was 17, and it wasn't till I became 20 that I turned professional as a musician, so things have kind of gone full circle. But the Dangerous Potatoes kind of has a wider demographic actually than 4 to 8. I would say you could safely read Dangerous Potatoes from 4 to 10 and even beyond, because some adults like it. I mean, I go into schools and I read to children. Headmasters and different teachers like it because I think they are always looking for new stimulus for the children, and it's a lot of fun for me to do that. I take a few props in with me, and I have a video screen behind me and show pictures as I tell the stories, and I get to be a big kid. My long-term ultimate goal for the project is either a film or a children's series. I think it has great potential because originally I wrote the 13 books. I rendered them as a script, as 13 scripts, as a television serial for children. And I just think that given the right people to capture this, to actually believe in it, that's what will probably happen. TeachHUB.com is the point of contact, really, for the bulk of the project. You can order the books there, you can watch the animatics, you can find out about the characters and the backgrounds. And the Dangerous Potato Facebook page is also a community which is growing. People from all around the world are waking up to these nasty vegetables.